Yo, 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 it's your boy Burnell Washburn back with another spectacular episode of Creative Success. Today's video is more like freestyle from the heart. I don't really have anything specific planned, but I wanted to share some inspiring words with you about how no matter where you're at right now, no matter how dark things seem, no matter how rough of a patch you're in or how big of a rut you feel like you're in right now, you can be in an entirely different place within a few months. Within 6 months, within 4 months, whatever the time frame is, like, it doesn't take as long as you think it will. And it's crazy how a lot of my biggest breakthroughs have happened like right after some of my darkest times. And when I was feeling my most down and just depressed, just times I've been suicidal, times I've been just in my darkest places, I didn't know at the time that I was just a few months away from my biggest breakthroughs and my brightest, happiest places. And if I would have known that, then I would have had the faith to just like keep going. But sometimes it gets hard and it's hard to see the light. And I just wanted to remind you guys that you might only be a few months away from a massive breakthrough. You could be in a whole different place 6 months from now, financially, spiritually, mentally, relationship-wise. You could start hanging out with new people. You could move to a different city. You could quit your job and go all in on your passions. You could get offered your dream job. You could completely transform your health. You all of a sudden start working out every day and eating healthy and developing these good habits. You could start meditating, and I guarantee if you started meditating, within 6 months you'd have a whole new brain and a whole different way of thinking and interacting throughout the world and a different way of just being. There's so much possibility. It's hard to see when you're down, but there's just so much potential in all of us, and there's so much beauty that all of us have to offer, and there's so many people that are dying to experience the gifts that you have inside of you that you're holding back from them because you're scared. And I do that too. We all do that, you know what I mean? But there's people out there that really need what we have to offer, and we're doing a disservice not only to ourselves but to everyone that we could serve by not unleashing our potential and not doing what we're meant to be and not answering our higher calling, you know what I mean? Damn, wind up in here, jeez. But anyway, I just wanted to remind you guys and inspire you that, like, you can be in a whole new place very soon, and it's not going to be as hard or take as long as you really think it will. Like, it's so crazy how, like I said, a lot of my biggest, most blessed times have happened after my hardest times, after like my biggest struggles. And if you just become aware that your present circumstances are not really like who you are, they're who you were, and you can change them at any point, then that's a huge blessing, and that's a huge empowering state of mind to be in, because your present circumstances, your present bank balance, your present physical health, your present friendships, and your present job, and whatever you're doing is all a manifestation of what you previously thought and acted and allowed, you know what I mean? Or you can change that all, you know what I mean? You can start acting in a different way, thinking in a different way, feeling in different feelings right now. And I guarantee within just like a few months, you could just be thriving on these levels that you could hardly imagine right now, you know what I mean? Your bank account or your health or your friendships or whatever. Like 6 months ago, I wasn't taking action on certain goals and dreams that I had that I am taking action on now, that it seems effortless. Like, I'm in a flow state now, and it seems easy to do all these videos and make inspiring videos every single day. Whereas 6 months ago, I was just wanting to do it, thinking about it too hard and wishing I was doing it, but not really acting on it. And I was kind of doing a disservice to everyone that could benefit from these videos just because I was scared, worried about what people were going to think of me, or thinking I wasn't deserving of the success, or thinking that, like, who am I to try to give advice or help other people? Sorry if I'm looking weird. I don't have my contacts in right now, and I can't even like really see myself, so I'm like, am I like focusing it strange or something? My eyes are like trying to focus far and near at the same time. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, you could just start building new neural pathways by going down new streets, listening to new music, getting out of your comfort zone, hanging out with new people, going to new coffee shops, trying out new stuff, eating new foods or whatever like that. And you'll start to develop new neural pathways start to get out of the autopilot, start to get out of the just same habits and routines that you've always had. And it's crazy what kind of miracles can really come into your life, you know what I mean? So just always remember that. No matter how dark things seem, no matter how big of a struggle you're in right now, just remember you might only be a few months away from massive success, from massive breakthroughs, and it's really not going to be as hard as you think it will. When you feel like you're at rock bottom, it feels like it's so much work to get yourself out that it's easier to just stay there. But it's really not that hard to get yourself out. And once you get yourself out, you'll feel like you're a beast. You feel so fulfilled and happy and proud of yourself, so much stronger than you feel right now. You feel so much more empowered and capable of just achieving more and more. So don't get too worked up about where you are. That's just where you are right now is just kind of an accumulation of what you were previously thinking and behaving, and like your old habits. But you can change your habits, you can change your mindsets, and the biggest thing you can change right now is what you're focusing on. So start changing what you focus on, everything in your life changes. There's that quote that says, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. And it's so true. Perception is reality. So you just start to view things in a different way. You start behaving differently, and within a few months you could be thriving in an area that you just absolutely are just struggling and drowning in right now. So keep that in mind. And as always, if you haven't subscribed, make sure to subscribe. And I also just found out that YouTube doesn't actually show you the videos just because you subscribed. You actually have to hit like the notification bell. So hit that little notification bell if you want to make sure you see these inspiring messages every day. And always trying to grow the tribe. So if you'd be so kind to share this video with someone who you think might benefit from it, someone that's going through a hard time right now, that would mean the world to me. It's not about like numbers or things like that. It's more about like building a community of empowered, inspired people that want to uplift each other. So really appreciate you guys watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and we'll catch you on the next episode of Creative Success.